Yeah, welcome to today edition of my video on the YouTube. My name remains Innocent Acting, and today we'll be discussing about contract of sales of land. You see, the contract of sale of land is the first stage of conveyancing when it comes to conveyancing and property laws. So now, what happens is this: there are some certain things I want to discuss here when it comes to contract of sales, which you have to please pay attention while we are discussing on these things. You see, there are what that has been captioned or look what is called patent. Patents are those things that are open, are those things that the vendor, the owner of the land, the seller, might likely open to you as concerning the land. For instance, the seller can tell you that, okay, this land, I have the title of this land from so and so person. Okay, or this land, I inherit this land from my ancestors, my father. So it's a family land or it's not a family land. So these are by law, it's expected that the vendor, the seller, should be able to let you know these things. If the land has been registered, if the land has a survey plan, a numbered plan, a land number and all of that. But on the other hand, there are some certain things which the vendor might not disclose to you as concerning the state of the land. There are some certain things he might not disclose to you, and those things are called latent. The latent, there are things that are in the latent. For instance, the landlord or the vendor may not tell you if that land is a fertile land, or if that land is, there is a water gathering on it whenever it rains. He will not tell you about these things. He will not even disclose to you if that land is in dispute or not. So when you find yourself, when such things, or you want to buy a land and you face to make inquiry about some of these things, it becomes a problem. And sometimes most people don't even inquire about the title of the land. There's what we call epitome of title in law. So the vendor has to prove the epitome of title of the land to you before you buy. You see, some persons will be involved in a land that have been sold to 2 or 3 different persons. The same buyer will sell lands to 2 or 3 different persons, and you will still go there and pay money. And at the day, you end up going into a series of litigations on that property. So it is very, very important on this video that I want to let you know there are some certain things in a land, in the contract of sale of land, that the vendor might not disclose to you. There are some certain things he might not disclose to you or he will not want to tell you. For instance, I told you about a land that gathered water, that is on the flooded area, a land that is in contention, and a land that is not fertile. For instance, maybe that land, you want to use that land for agricultural purposes. So it might not disclose to you if that land, what you are going to do with the lands will yield for you or not. It might not disclose that to you. So don't expect him to disclose such things to you. But like the ones I told you, that is expected, that is very necessary for him to disclose the title of the land, the registration, if the land will be registered, how he's come about the land, the location of the land. All these things are some of the things he can disclose to you. But on the other hand, those ones I have discussed earlier are things that you might not disclose to you. So it's expected of you to make inquiry about the land. And there is this legal maxim that says, "Caveat emptor," meaning let the buyer beware. So it's expected that you should be aware of the property you want to buy. You can also relate this case to also an sale of a vehicle, for instance. You maybe want to buy a vehicle, and the seller of that vehicle knows too well that the engine is a second-hand engine, or the brake is not functioning effectively. In a situation like that, and you don't carry out, you do not check, and you pay for the vehicle. I want to tell you that once the payment has been conducted, that contract is binding. Once you have signed the contract the contract of sales is binding. So for you to avoid litigation in the future, I think this information is very, very important for you. Thank you, and remember, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And once again, my name remains Innocent Ateng.